evidence. How do we not live in a society?
So why are 13% of black people disenfranchised right now?
Because
because
13
black people deserve that?
I did not say that. No, I don't think anybody inherently deserves something based on the color of their
Explain to me
skin.
why 13% of black people are disenfranchised in this country.
So 13% of the population is what makes up black people.
Millions of people are disenfranchised because of the systems
Tell me
that
the
this
system.
country is based on.
Tell me the system.
Mass incarceration, the prison industrial complex, the military industrial complex are all perpetuated on the notion that black and brown bodies are less than white bodies.
So that's in the law.
That is prescribed in the law, yes.
Can you show me
I can
where?
show you
What's the law?
The 13th Amendment says it abolishes slavery except for the fact of people in jail, right? So it's like you have this issue of mass incarceration because black people are, for the same crime, the same amount of times they're committed, they are incarcerated more times because they don't have resources to get a lawyer. They don't have resources to get any legal defense, so they're put in jail, right? Then they're stripped of the right
So they're put in jail because they don't have a legal defense?
Yeah,
You have the right to an attorney.
You have the right to a paralegal. It's different. A private attorney has way more political power, way more social capital than a paralegal does.
It's really disappointing. You guys think so lowly of black people in this country that you think that they inherently do not have these resources. Why do you think black people are so below you? Why are they so below you?
Enslaved for 400 years. Dude, have you read a book?
So they're inherently below you. You guys act like they can't do anything on their own. You want to talk about, guys, you guys want to talk about a prejudiced system and a prejudiced society. The only people I see putting black people down below them is you guys, white liberals, white communists that sit there and say, what are you?
I'm like a democratic socialist.
Okay, a communist. So you guys are the ones saying black people, based on their skin color, can't do X, Y, and Z.
No.
Yes, you are.
The system did that to them. We're not saying they're inherently.
And then there's that communist collective ideology. Yes, resist. What are you resisting?
I'm resisting you.
Wow, very progressive and brave.
Like, I don't understand what you're trying. Like, can you just tell me what you're trying to accomplish? Because I want an open dialogue with you, but you're not giving me.
You just called me a. Do you really want an open dialogue when you're calling me names?
Because I want you to give
Will
me
you
like,
apologize?
a piece of evidence. I'm sorry for calling you.
All right, thank you.
And at Kent State too.
Yeah, I'm
Why are
sorry.
you dressed like that?
Why didn't you ask me why I'm dressed like this?
I just feel like that's a little much.
Why is what I'm doing not a little much? You know I'm black, right?
Well, this is very apparent, and there's a big missing and murdered Indigenous woman movement going on.
So what's that have to do with my costume? I can't wear it? There's a lot of missing white people too, but he's dressed up as a white person.
You cannot be serious right now.
Why would you do that to a Native American?
She is.
I'm actually Native American.
So don't oppress me.
Me too.
She's smart for having.
So I do want to know. I do want to know. Wait, you said I'm smart for having cameras around. Was that a threat?
No.
It wasn't.
No, I think that
I'm very concerned that if this was off camera, I'd be very, very scared right now. Should American elections last for 1 day or 10 days?
I think 10.
I'd say 10. Yeah.
10.
Gives more people the opportunity.
Yeah.
That way there's not so many like people rushing to get there on the same day.
Has it historically been a problem, you think?
I mean, this year there was just, I think it was this year because you could do it so many ways, but then with the way everything happened and like all the counting and everything, it was just a whole
It's also really
cluster.
hard for a lot of people to actually get votes with certain, I don't know, minority issues. So I would say,
I'm just talking about casting the vote.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
It's
say
still
10
harder
days.
for some people, yeah. So I would say 10.
It's harder for who to vote?
Yeah,
Who?
like minorities.
It's harder for minorities to vote?
They get less options and things like that. It was actually easier for the casting ballots for them than how it is with certain ways with like the regular actually standing in line and stuff like that. It gets a little complicated. Because most minorities don't get to vote. If you've like looked at the records in the past and everything, it's been a lot harder. Most like in America, white privileged people get a lot more votes in than minorities do.
But why?
I think it's just the way that a lot of like things are set up, and there's a lot of still racial issues and things like that that are in just engraved in the way that things are built on. Just like the way that things are set up and like the way you cast your ballot and things like that. It's just a whole system problem.